I trust that you're responsible, right? You know, mask, 6 feet, treat everything you touch as if it's raw chicken. Yeah, it's pretty scary out there though, huh? How do we even get to this point? It seems like it was just a few weeks ago when we didn't even know to take this whole thing seriously.
The reason I'm hanging up calendars, Ren? It's for this exact purpose.
Oh, it's because it has only been a few weeks?
Could you keep it down?
Right. Well, listen. There are dozens of reasons why this has snowballed into a global pandemic, but I'm not really qualified to talk about most of them.
Come on, Ren, what are you...
But there is something I can talk about if you're up for it.
It's exponential growth.
It is really, really hard for human beings to understand exponential growth.
Most people don't understand what an exponential is. When you say something's expanding exponentially.
So you take 100, you get 1,000, you get 10,000.
Our intuition isn't really capable of understanding exponential growth, and the irony is that it's actually fairly easy to understand on paper. It's not hard math. I mean, it's no vector calculus or differential equations or taxes. It's just raising a number like 2 to the power of another number. You know, squared, cubed, 2 to the power of 4. We rarely have need for exponents larger than this, so what if we raise 2 to the power of 100? Here is a classic sheet of paper. Nothing remarkable about it. If I was to double this, I'd have 2 sheets of paper. If I was to double this again, I'd have 4. Again, and I'd have 8. So on and so forth, you get the idea. So what if I doubled this 100 times? How thick would that stack of paper be? Don't calculate the answer. What does your gut tell you?
We go straight from the gut.
Old school Quarter Crew fans might recognize when I asked my coworkers this exact question.
10 to 15 feet probably is what I was going to eventually get to.
I don't know, probably like 3 of these buildings. 200 feet around there.
200 feet? Okay.
It's probably like a freaking the distance of the state of Texas or something outrageous.
That is pretty dang outrageous.
500 meters?
500 meters?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's a hint. How far into outer space will it go?
Oh my god.
At 10 doublings, this stack of paper would be 10 centimeters tall. But just 5 doublings later, you wouldn't be able to stack it in your house. At 20 doublings, the stack of paper would stretch across an entire soccer pitch. At 30 doublings, it would officially reach outer space, stretching over 100 kilometers straight up. To get to the moon, we would just need 12 more doublings on top of that. So what about 100 doublings? I bet you're prepared for a pretty large number, but trust me, you're really not. This stack would be so tall, the only way to measure it would be in light years. 13 billion light years.